Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go Quick Look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and today we are looking at the Kikuichi Swedish Warikomi Petty 150mm knife. This line of knives has a core steel of AEBL stainless, which is a very fine-grained, easy-to-sharpen stainless steel. The heat treat rating is about 60 Rockwell, so we've got some forgiveness on the steel rating there. The construction is a multi-layered cladding composed of nickel and softer stainless steel over the top of that AEBL core steel, the harder core steel. So it's an all-stainless knife. Let's get to some of the wording here. Swedish, what differentiates this between the Swedish line and the one that just says plain Warikomi is the core steel. So this has the Swedish AEBL stainless. The Kikuichi Warikomi line is VG10 core. The word Warikomi simply means that the cladding goes over the top of the spine as well as on the sides and covers the layered view. So it's basically a over-the-top cladding that covers the spine versus sanmai is a true sanmai shows the layers at the spine. Let's see, the weight on this knife is 62 grams, 2.2 ounces. The blade length is 155 millimeters in this sample. These may vary a little bit from sample to sample, or about 6.1 inches. The overall length is about 10.7 inches for the whole blade. The spine thickness, this is a thin, high-performance line of knives, so the spine thickness is about 1.7 millimeter here above the back of the heel or the chin, and it pretty much holds that. It doesn't have a lot of distal taper, but it pretty much holds that right until you hit the grind of the knife where it thins out at the tip. This is not a real tall petty, so it's 29.5 millimeters at the heel here to the spine. The handle is a nicely done octagonal ambidextrous rosewood, black packerwood ferrule, classic style handle, nice fit and finish. Handle circumference right here at the ferrule wood junctions, about 2.6 inches, 66 millimeters. You don't have a lot of clearance here on a cutting board because of the short blade height, but that's not the style. This is more of a utility knife style. These knives in this line, they may look like some other brands and some other knives that have a similar finish on them, but I know the pricing on these is a little higher than some, but they truly have the fit and finish and the quality feel that's evident when you pick them up and handle them and look at them closely. So the fit and finish and the quality just comes, it exudes from these knives. And I think they truly justify their price point. They have a luxury feel to them. They're just very well executed. I've seen plenty of knives, and trust me, these are very well executed. So you've got some embossed kanji on the side with their trademark chrysanthemum symbol, and the other side's just has the finish on it. So the finish is really nice on this. It's kind of a mirror finish, so a lot of light reflecting. One of the cool things that they do is just such a nice grind on this knife, and you can kind of see the light sort of reflecting that. It just, you can feel it when you pinch it with your fingers and flow down from the spine to the edge, just the nice grind and how it thins out right in here. You can see the reflection show that, but just so well done. Everything's rounded nicely, very comfortable right out of the box. Out of the box edge was actually quite good, about 6 out of 10. I would use this knife right out of the box, although it will get sharper if you wish to do so. Fit and finish, as I said, is great. And let's take a look. Balance point, surprisingly, is due to the handle slimness is right there. So just neutral handling balance point wise. This thing feels so light and flickable. And let's take a look at it. If you do wish to put it on a cutting board, here's what it's going to look like. It has a gentle arc or curve to it all the way through. No real flat spot, so it's definitely more of a rocking. And you can get pretty high on this, so you could rock really nice with this over even kind of medium-sized stuff if you need to. It's got a fair amount of curve or belly all the way through. There's no real true flat spot. But boy, does it flow. Part of the thing you pay for on these nicer knives sometimes is just they take more time on the grind, and part of that is how well this profile is executed. And there's no bumps, there's no hitches, it just flows perfectly into that back spot. Sometimes you'll get little dips and valleys and bumps in some knives where they don't take as much time for some of the fit and finish and final aspects, but these are just super nicely done. All the knives in this lineup I've seen are just this well done. So not much else to say. It's a great line of knives, all stainless. Beautiful look to them if you like Damascus cladding. And just really, really well executed. There we have the Kikuichi Swedish stainless Warikomi Petty 150mm knife.